Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. One down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Aaron Carter. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. She's one step closer to 100 home.
The right fielder, number 10.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this.
Could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, clearly she was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out.
The right fielder, number 10. Aaron Carter.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's now 5-4. And that one ripped to left. Hicks hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Now, Aaron Carter. She's already homered in this game. Base knock right field. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single. Singy, she squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 14 runners.
Aaron Carter, the next to hit. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A massive home run. Her second home run of the series.
The right fielder, number 10, Aaron Carter.
Base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
The right fielder, number 10, Aaron Carter.
That one ripped. Adios, pelota. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 5-2. She only needed 1 swing to square it. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. It's solid swing from start to.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Aaron Carter. 4 out of 4 with 2 homers and a couple of singles. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job.
From Vince Scott. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Aaron Carter.
The right fielder, Aaron.
And the pitch.
Carter.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Carter.
There's a swing and a drive. Booyah! She'll touch them all. She's one step closer to... That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to third. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a pretty good...
So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Aaron Carter.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. She's just one shy of that milestone.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Adios, pelota. Another homer. Her 100th home run of the year. Aaron Carter steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Goodbye, home run. And she's gone yard again.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left.
And here
Batting
is
third,
C.J. Cron.
the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Goodbye, home run. McMahon gets his lead at first with nobody out.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Fly ball to right. De La Cruz makes the grab. One away. Yo, one. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Adios, pelota. Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's San Francisco taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, ready to go here at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr.
The third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway. Strike two. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Michael Conforto. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Spencer Steer up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Ground ball could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
The designated hitter.
Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. The 0-2. Softly hit to third. And a quick out, number 1. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. 1 down, base is empty. Got it. 2 out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside. Big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's come in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in St. Louis, and here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the second. Here's some real power. the plate, Mike
The
Cameron.
center fielder, number 44, Mike Cameron.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the second. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Kyle Seager in now, takes ball one off the plate. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hout back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Nolan Arenado in the box now, takes strike 1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The pitch. Got him swinging, and 2 away now. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Left field. Steer makes the catch, and that'll do it. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Keenan Middleton. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Number 93.
The pitch.
Middleton.
On the ground. And they get Altuve for the out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. All tied up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here is Gleyber Torres. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. That one ripped, and it goes just foul.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Two down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he's ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. Kenley Jansen into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. He goes down looking. Brendan Donovan digs in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And fouled off. A one-run lead here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. Brandon Crawford in the box now. Takes strike one. One strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. 1-0 the final. Kenley Jansen picking up the save for Chris Singleton and our entire Ready to go now. Here's a big power threat. Bobby Witt Jr. And here it comes. Pulls out one foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Okay.
This one in the air. Under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
The pitch. Into center. Trout settles under it. And there's two down. And now Spencer Steer. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Spencer Steer.
Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first, and the inning is over. Back here at Angel Stadium, now it's the DH for the Angels, Joe Adell. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a swing and a miss.
You're ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. And he deals. The punch out there, And there's one down. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. In the air, center field. Myers puts it away, and that quickly, 2 away. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That one's in there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Rizzo. Detmers back to work. And that's off the inside edge.
One ball,
and that's
no strike.
ball 1. And a foul ball left side. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2. The count.
Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Will Myers now. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Drew Jones. Step off throw to first. Jones dives back in, but they got him. The lefty fires. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it, and there are 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Seager. Line drive. Moniak pulls it in on the run. Now into the game, Cody Bellinger. He takes over as the new first baseman. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward. And that one fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bellinger takes it to the bag and quickly one away in the second. Brandon Drury to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a couple of quick outs. Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. That one down the line. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Luis Garcia.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And the pitch. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. That's a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. He popped out his first time. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Anaheim, and here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. A new arm into the game, the righty, Dylan Cease.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Clips the outside corner, 0-1. And the righty deals.
That's the ball.
That's a really good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Got him. Now 1 away. Zach Neto will hit next. And there's the strike. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Cease, 28 years old. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first. Here's Joe Adell.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed. Welcome back, and now on the mound, Michael Conforto will climb in. He's 0 for 1. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Throw to third. He's safe. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Simber is ready. Ground ball up the middle. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. And the batter now, Spencer Steer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Right-handed reliever. Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 1 on, nobody out. A run in. Top half of inning number 4. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Jason Dominguez. 0-1 now. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Dominguez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Down to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Will Myers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. Man at second. Now 1-1. Two outs. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. At the belt and fires. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2.
2-2.
They buy him for the K. Now into the ball game on defense. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder. Pitching change here. Yu Darvish.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So the tying run at second. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's one down. Here's Mike Trout.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward, grounded out his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and misses.
1-1.
Slider right there. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
This one in the air, right field, under it. 2 away now. So they're down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, out to end it. And they strand the tying and go-ahead runs to earn the win.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's a big power threat. Bobby Witt Jr. as the lefty gets to work. Left field, way back there. Fraley going back for it. Up against the wall and brings it in. And here is Michael Conforto.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And now the lefty right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. There's one. Over to first. That's two. Nice. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. The pitch. And a good eye there. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out. And stepping in is the speedy Stuart Fairchild. First pitch just misses. One out, bases empty. That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Up the middle, and a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. And now the DH, Spencer Steer. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the high in the air, out to right.
He's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like
Ah, that's strike three. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the second, and now Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony
Lodolo back to work. Bounce to the right side, sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being
Will Myers now. So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Drew Jones. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second. Great jump. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Inside move to second, and he dives back in safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on.
Ground ball right side into the outfield. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kicks and deals. Myers goes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty delivers. Runner goes again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Move to first. Myers back in. Runner on the move again. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's under it. Brings it in, and there's one away. So up next, Michael Busch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Boots it, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Buck Farmer into the game. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
There's the strike at the knees. Man on second, 2 down. To the right side. Encarnacion Strand takes it himself. So coming into the game now on defense, Cody Bellinger. He takes over as the new first baseman. Now batting Jamer Candelario. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. And there's 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Espinal in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2. Count.
2 outs, base is empty. Misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 and 2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a swing and a miss. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Orelvis Martinez. And the pitch. In the air out to center. Friedel should have this one. And it's caught for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Out to short. De La Cruz on the run. Throw to first. And Witt is out. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Slings to first, and they go down fast. Back here at Great American Ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Dylan Cease gets the ball now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
The wind and the pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Right side. Conforto has a beat on it. And there's 1 away. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedel. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's a little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Substitution now at second base. On to pinch run, Jason Dominguez. On to the fourth. Now it's going to be Spencer Steer. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw is high and over his head. Here's Cody Bellinger taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And it's even up. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Fraley on the move, heading back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tagging from third. Here's the center fielder, Will Myers.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Now into the game, Jason Dominguez. He takes bottom four and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz. Cease back to work. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come.
And he chases that one. One away. Spencer Steer now at the plate. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's out. Trying to close out a one-run lead here in extra innings. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
2-2's the count.
Cease is just 1 strike away. In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a pitch. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
you
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's San Francisco and the Boston Red Sox. Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jackson Chourio. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one.
You're a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He
No
threw
ball,
it extremely
2 strikes.
well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that
1,
barrel
2.
to.
Inside, almost got him. Off the
Ball,
mark
that's
there.
up.
And the count is even, 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power
Count is
guy
full.
like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a 3-2. On a line, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at
0-1.
second, and he easily steals the bag.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field.
This one popped up. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and that is a big first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And a base hit on the line. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the right-hander deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. Oh, he throws it away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Strike 2.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch
1-2.
misses, and it's 1-2. And
2-2.
another ball. That one
That's a
missed.
ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 3. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Zach Kelly.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Two on, one out. Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just
0-2.
pulled the string.
Up and
1 ball,
in,
strike.
and that's ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead is up to 5. And he's got a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Number 22 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just off the outside corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Santana.
0-1.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Jackson Chourio. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bobble. So many positives that led to that knock.
And a foul ball. Chourio on at second with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses. Ball 2. And there's the ball. That one is absolutely belted. Goodbye, home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0. Brandon Walter comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard. He almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's going to be Kyle Seager.
Ball.
That one missing inside.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Two outs. Runner takes off. Bounced up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2. The count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Wilyer Abreu in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Runner at first with no outs here. That's in there, and it's 2-1 now. Just off the inside edge.
3-1.
The 3-1. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Center field. Pages sizes this one up. Pages racing over to make the catch. man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Devers.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike.
0-1.
Throw to second, he's safe. And the 0-1. Runner goes again. Pitches low. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. Duran stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And brings it in at the wall. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Tyler O'Neill stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
The pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. What a play. Inning over. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Joey Meneses. Walter back to work. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Pavin Smith. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Duran quickly gets it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Number 22 now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps.
Line drive. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. Around third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. Ball one, no strikes. This one popped up right side. Cooper in position. Out number 2. Number 63 on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on, and it's 12-1.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Andy Pajes. This to center field on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Back here in Boston, now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. In the air out towards right center. Smith settles underneath it, and there's one down. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
One and oh.
Righty to the plate. There's the strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up and in, 2-1.
2-1.
And he deals. Check swing, and that's a ball. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
Got him looking. And back here at Fenway, on to the third inning. And now, Kyle Seager. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up.
That gets by him. Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Stepping in, Mark Vientos. In the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. Here's the second baseman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Base hit, and a run comes in.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Fastball pretty much middle.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Isaiah Campbell.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Right-handed reliever. And there's a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Throw over to first, and he's back in easily. And the righty deals. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Ow! Swing and a drive, deep right field. O'Neill raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here in Boston as we go to the last of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong, number 71, takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ball 1 there. That's in there, and the count 1-2. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Smith drifts towards it. 1 down. And stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. In the air, left field. Meneses settles under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Duran.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of the third. Liner, and that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty status. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Number 74 on the pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Duran stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
1-2 is the count.
The Red Sox down to their final strike.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. A 15-1 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew. Now Jackson Chorio. The wind of the pitch. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. And here is Anthony Rizzo. One down, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. And there's two down. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Pajes goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Down the line, on his way over, makes the play, and it's out. Bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Stone Garrett.
The right fielder,
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It's 0-1.
And he pumps it a strike. Out to short, Chorio. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
batting second.
Here's Lane
The center
Thomas.
fielder, Lane Thomas.
Just missed.
1-0.
Fought off foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Now 2 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. There's the strike. That one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The shortstop takes the ball. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Back in Washington, D.C. Second inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Seager. Dives, but it's off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Hayden Smith, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Joey Gallo. The wind of the pitch. And ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
He was out front. And a 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Now here is Joey Meneses. Right through there for a strike. All tied up. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Luis Garcia. First offering. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Meneses stands at first with one out. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next pitch is inside. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one off the plate inside. It's 2-2. On the ground, could be 2. Chourio. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Eddie Rosario. They turn things over to the southpaw, number 74.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
2 outs. Big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then
couldn't hit the. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jacob Barnes.
Number 59.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And the pitch. Base hit right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Righty delivers. Runner on the go to the right side. Tosses to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 away. So up next, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to Gallo, third out. Back here in Nationals Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nick Senzel. There's a strike.
0-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Kicks and deals. Line drive and a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And fouled off. The 0-1. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And downstairs.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Chorio, 1 at second. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now here is Stone Garrett. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of the third. Out to short, Chorio. Over to first. That's the third out. And welcome back. And now on the back. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. He's trying for third. Pitch misses in. Throw to third. Save. That one in there across the letters.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that's ripped for a base hit. In to score from third. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
And here is Kyle Seager. And now it's even up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Rizzo, the lead runner at second. Pajes at first with no outs. Making a move at second base. Pinch running here. Drew Jones. Pickoff throw. Jones back on a dive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. The throw in. Pulls him to third safely. And a run comes in to score. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tanner Rainey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Jason Dominguez. Now here is Joey Meneses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And a pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
2-2 now. Line drive, that's a base hit. One run's in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Big RBI for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Smith in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And a pitch.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0. Wouldn't
3-0.
chase that time. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rosario sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 4-0. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Gallo makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Man at first. Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1. Rainey, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. And it's 1-1. 4 runs already in the frame, and here in extra innings. Rip to third. They get the force. That'll end the inning. Now into the ball game on defense, Tyler Black. He takes over as the new first baseman. Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thompson. Kenley Jansen will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
0-1.
Man at second. And strike 2.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
That one hit to right. Settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. In there safely. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The shortstop takes a ball. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Garrett takes his lead at third with 1 away. And now 2-1.
2-1.
At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one 95 to finish him off. Last chance for the Nats in this one. Up now for Washington, Joey Gallo. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. The Nationals down by 4 here in extra innings. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Jansen is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs with a runner at third. Got him. Ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jackson Chourio. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now the 0-1. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Check on the runner. Chourio back in on a dive.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
The pitch.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's a big power threat. Andy Pajes. Just missed. Upstairs.
good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw to third. He's safe. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Leading off, Michael Harris. The wind and the pitch.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
And that's a little high.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Austin Riley. Just missed. And the slider just misses. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Acuna now. There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Missing inside, and 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good eye in that spot. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Called strike right there. clips a corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now
Couldn't catch up to the heat. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Seager. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Joey Meneses. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Digging in, Pavin Smith.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Pavin Smith.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw, and it beats him. What a play. Bottom of the second. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. New pitcher now, number 71. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Kicks and fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Here is Matt Olson. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through
1
it.
ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Here's Orlando Arcia. In the air, left side. Meneses under it. And that ends the inning. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound. Jimmy Herget. The pitch. Mark Vientos at the plate now, and that's inside. The 1-0. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they. To get the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Now a move being made at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Drew Jones. Santana, swing and a drive. This one deep. It's out of here. And now Jackson Chourio. And he's already singled in this game. And that should be extra bases. Tyler Matzik will take over. On the mound, he has a great slider with tons of movement. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Matzik checks over to first, and he's back.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Foul ball. Chorio, the runner at second with one away. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. So coming into the game now on defense, Tyler Black. He'll play second. Adam Duvall at the plate. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Tying run at the plate. On the corner for a strike. Out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
With the winning run at the plate here in the last half of the third. That one out to right. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. 2 on, 1 out. So now to the plate for it. Kenley Jansen into the game.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. The Braves down to their last out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And there's the strike. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. Ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. Kenley Jansen picking up the save for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding Ready to go? Now it's the shortstop, Jackson Chorio. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Foul ball there. Strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Javier checks the runner. Throws it away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. And now Andy Pajes, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. High fly ball out to center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
That's back there. Goodbye, home run. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. Here's a big power threat, Joey Meneses. And first offering is fouled off. That to right. Tucker should have it. And that's the third out. Back here in Houston. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. And now one away. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Got him swinging. Here's Jordan Alvarez. And that's outside. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Right side, hard hit. And the Astros put down in order. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Parker Mashinsky. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Pavin Smith, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. That one off the mark. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right. Altuve slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Mark Vientos. A dive, he's got it over to first, and that's a great play for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. That one the other way. Fires over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the second, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Glasnow.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boo.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. And misses inside.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Flips the corner, and the count's even at 2. Right-handed reliever. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Glasnow ready deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Out towards right center field. Under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one ripped. He's got it. And that is out number. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Seth Martinez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And he deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jackson Chourio. And that one in the air center field. McCormick has it sized up. And there's 2 down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
1-1.
Into left center for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Kicks and deals. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rizzo round second on his way to third. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Now on the bump, Brandon Belak.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now a chance for Kyle Seager. 2 on, 2 outs. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Alex Bregman. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. That one way inside. High fly ball, right field. Smith makes the grab, one down. And now the first baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Now the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for it.
Towards first. Can't glove it cleanly. On to first. Ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut him out.
2-0 your final here in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here.